Something is off about Bad Bunny. He won't translate. Not his lyrics, not his message, not himself.
You might not know these, but I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
America's biggest stage, 100 million viewers, and he's doing it in Spanish.
And I think everyone is happy about it. Even Fox News. If you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
House Speaker Mike Johnson, a terrible decision.
I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy. And then they blame it on some promoter that they hired to pick up entertainment. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem.
Yeah, we'll be all over that place. People should not be coming to the Super Bowl unless they're law-abiding Americans who love this country.
For some, this is a landmark moment. For others, a line crossed. The question everyone's asking, who is Bad Bunny? And why won't he bend? But Bad Bunny? He doesn't care. The question everyone's asking, is this about music, or is this about who gets to be American? Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, born March 10, 1994. Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Raised in Vega Baja. Father, truck driver. Mother, school teacher. When I was a little boy in school, I had to dress up as a bunny, and there's a picture of me with an annoyed face. That grumpy bunny photo became his name. Even as a child, refusing to perform happiness. His mother put him in the church choir. At home, salsa, merengue, reggaeton. His first album, A Christmas Gift at age 5. Vico C., a Puerto Rican reggaeton pioneer. This is important. Remember this. He studied audiovisual communication at the University of Puerto Rico. To pay for it, he bagged groceries at an Econo supermarket. Day shift, scanning products. Night shift, making beats in his bedroom. He uploaded songs to SoundCloud between grocery shifts. Nobody listening. Nobody cared. Dials started getting attention. His phone rang while he was at work. Producers calling. Then, soy peor. I'm worse. The song made him famous almost immediately. A grocery bagger from Vega Baja, singing in Spanish, refusing to translate. The world listened anyway, because Bad Bunny doesn't care what language you speak. You'll learn his. 2018, I Like It with Cardi B and J Balvin. #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. 2020, El Último Tour del Mundo. First all-Spanish album to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200. He did it again and again and again. Un Verano Sin Ti, first Spanish language album nominated for Grammy Album of the Year. 2020 to 2022, most streamed artist on Spotify. 3 consecutive years. Not most streamed Latin artist, most streamed artist, period. More than Drake. More than Taylor Swift. More than everyone. And Donald Trump said, I don't really know who Bad Bunny is. This is the disconnect. This is the fault line. Bad Bunny became the biggest artist in the world, and half of America didn't notice, because he never sang in English, because he never asked permission. He hired a university professor to write historical narratives about Puerto Rico for his album. His latest album, Debí Tirar Más Fotos, was recorded entirely on the island. One song references Hawaii's colonial history as a warning to Puerto Rico. This wasn't pop music. This was a manifesto. His Puerto Rico residency generated $733 million for the island. I promise I will never change. I love you, Puerto Rico. But here's what he wouldn't do. Tour America. His 2025 World Tour. Europe, Australia, Japan, Latin America. No US dates. Why? There was the issue of, like, fucking ICE could be outside my concert. He was protecting his fans, Latino fans, American citizens worried about ICE raids at concerts. Bad Bunny backed Kamala Harris in 2024. He's been critical of Trump. The lines were drawn, and Bad Bunny chose his side. Bad Bunny doesn't care about being bipartisan, he cares about his people. September 28, 2025. The NFL announced Bad Bunny will headline Super Bowl 60. February 8, 2026. Santa Clara, California. The backlash was instant. House Speaker Mike Johnson. A terrible decision. He doesn't appeal broadly. Why not Lee Greenwood? Lee Greenwood. God bless the USA. That's what Johnson wanted. Republican Senator Bernie Moreno called it partisan and insulting to American traditions. Donald Trump, crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. Then came the photograph. Yankees Stadium. God Bless America playing. The camera found him. Bad Bunny sitting.
And there's video of him refusing to stand up as the entire stadium stands up.
The image went viral. Fox News ran it on loop. Conservative Twitter exploded. Disrespectful. unpatriotic, un-American, the echoes of Colin Kaepernick, the same playbook, the same accusations. But here's the thing about that photograph. Bad Bunny was born in Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans are American citizens. Fox News host Tomi Lahren said on her podcast, he's not an American artist.
Seems like a great American artist, so sure.
He's not an American artist, but
She didn't know, or she didn't care. The criticism escalated to Trump advisor Corey Lewandowski on a podcast. It's so shameful they picked somebody who seems to hate America so much. There is nowhere you can provide safe haven to people in this country illegally. Not the Super Bowl and nowhere else. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. The NFL won't be able to sleep at night. We'll be all over that place. People should not be coming to the Super Bowl unless they are law-abiding Americans who love this country. ICE. At the Super Bowl because of a Puerto Rican singing in Spanish. Fox commentators said Bad Bunny hates the English language, that he's not American enough. The language became the weapon. Spanish became the threat. The White House later walked it back. There's no tangible plan for ICE at the Super Bowl, but the damage was done. The message was sent. Rumors spread. Would the NFL cave? Would they add Lee Greenwood to balance the show? Would they replace him entirely? False stories circulated that Coca-Cola threatened to pull sponsorship. For days, it seemed like America had turned on Bad Bunny. But Bad Bunny, he doesn't care, because this was never about music. October 4th, 2025, Saturday Night Live. Season 51 premiere. Bad Bunny walked out as host. The crowd went wild. SNL cut to a montage, edited clips of Fox News hosts saying, Bad Bunny is my favorite musician, and he should be the next president.
Bad Bunny is my favorite
musician,
and he should be the next president.
The audience lost it. But then he got serious. He switched to Spanish. He spoke directly to Latinos around the world. He thanked them for opening doors. No one can ever erase or take away our mark and our contribution to this country. Then he looked into the camera, directly at Mike Johnson, at Trump, at Tomi Lahren. If you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn. 4 months until the Super Bowl. Not a compromise, not an apology, a challenge. Learn Spanish, or don't. Bad Bunny doesn't care, because this is bigger than him now. The NFL chose Bad Bunny for specific reasons. This wasn't an accident. The league wants Latino audiences, younger demographics, global appeal. Bad Bunny is one of the most streamed artists in the world. He's not a risk, he's the future. Jay-Z's Roc Nation partnership brought cultural relevance to the halftime show. This is strategy. But conservatives see it as betrayal. American traditions being replaced, English being displaced. The real controversy isn't Bad Bunny, it's what Bad Bunny represents. A Puerto Rican who won't assimilate, who won't translate, who won't stand on command, who looks at the most powerful people in America and says, you have 4 months to learn. Since the announcement, Bad Bunny's streams have surged. For every politician attacking him, 10,000 fans downloaded his album. For every Fox News segment, another 1 million people learned his name. Bad Bunny doesn't care about the controversy. The controversy makes him bigger. February 8th, 2026. Levi's Stadium, Super Bowl 60. 100 million people watching, politicians protesting. ICE may be there, maybe not. Half the country learning Spanish phrases, the other half boycotting. And Bad Bunny will walk onto that stage, he'll look into the camera, and he'll sing. In Spanish, not because he's making a statement, because he never stopped being himself. Here's what they don't understand. Bad Bunny isn't fighting America. He's reminding America what it already is. Puerto Rico has faced crises since 2006, caused mainly by colonialism and lack of sovereignty. He grew up watching his island suffer while America looked away, while politicians called Puerto Ricans foreign, while people asked if he was American enough. He represents a generational shift, genreless, borderless, unapologetically authentic. The grocery bagger who became one of the biggest rappers in the world, who never sang a word in English, who sat during God Bless America and still got the Super Bowl. Mike Johnson wanted Lee Greenwood. America got Bad Bunny. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to like Bad Bunny. You don't have to understand Spanish. You don't even have to watch. But on February 8th, 2026, he'll be there, on the biggest stage in the world, representing 30 million Latino Americans, singing in their language, refusing to apologize. Bad Bunny doesn't care if you're angry. He doesn't care if you're offended. He doesn't care if you boycott, because he's not performing for you. He's performing for them. The grocery baggers, the kids who don't see themselves on TV, the families who speak Spanish at home and English at school, the Puerto Ricans who get called not American enough. He's performing for everyone who was told to translate themselves, and he's doing it in Spanish. 4 months to learn, Bad Bunny doesn't care. Check out the video on the screen now to see why the NFL sucks now.